Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Carol. Today's video is going to be a tag that was started by Allie and it is the 21 questions makeup tag. There are 21 questions about makeup, not necessarily specifically about products, but about makeup in general, the concept of makeup, memories and stuff like that. And I'm going to be answering all of them. If you happen to have a YouTube channel and want to do the tag, I tag you. I tag everyone who wants to do this. And if you don't and you'd like to share some of your answers with me, you have the comments bar underneath that you can enlighten us all with some of your answers there. Let's get started with the first question, which is what's the oldest makeup product in your collection? And I think the oldest makeup product in my current collection will have to be the KVD Kindness Killing Vegan Dinosaurs. Yeah, that's how I call the brand. This is it. This is the original one with the matte neutrals. I think that this palette is incredibly useful. I really love it. I don't care about the drama at this point. It's way expired. Who cares? I think this is a great quality palette, and whether it is tied to Kat Von D herself or not, I'm not going to punish the palette for Kat's multitude of sins. Next is what is your most recent makeup purchase? And I'm only going to show you, I haven't tried them yet. Well, I have tried some of them on my lips, but that's a topic for next month. But I got my Danessa Myricks order from Beautylish. I really did. I mean, last time I bought anything from Cult Beauty was years ago, and I forgot how quickly they ship. I ordered them on Friday or Thursday. I think Friday or Saturday, something like that, and they arrived on Tuesday. Like 5 days to arrive all the way from the United States, I assume, to Israel is unheard of. Truly. Next is the first makeup product you've ever used. Now, I have been cruelty-free for 3.5 years or 4 years. But the first makeup product I ever bought was probably like a decade ago. And it is now empty because I don't want to use it, but I can't throw away this packaging. This is the Guerlain Emilio Pucci Meteorites. This whole thing is completely scratched at this point. This is like 10 years old or something. This was my first ever makeup purchase that I've made myself and that I've used, because anytime that someone got me makeup, because I was still not into makeup, I didn't really want to use it, and I don't think I did. If I did, I have no recollection of anything. So this is the first one that I bought myself and used myself, and I think that it is incredible. Now, I ordered it off of Amazon, and I think it took like a month and a few days to arrive. In the meantime, I bought another lipstick from Guerlain. I bought the, you know, those lipsticks that open up to a mirror? Like you slide the lipstick and then it opens up and there's like 2 mirrors in the packaging. What are they called? Like the G or something? I don't remember. But I got a lipstick and I think it was in the shade 60 or 61. It was like a nudie peachy kind of shade, and I used 2 tubes of that because I was really, really in love with it. So while this is the first product that I bought, the lipstick is probably the first one that I used, or vice versa. I really can't remember. It was 10 years ago, a decade ago, come on. Okay, but yeah, when I first started makeup, I was Guerlain obsessed. I basically used everything that they had. Everything. I had, for the most part, Guerlain, Yves Saint Laurent, and maybe Dior. Or some Lancome. I can't remember. It's a long time ago, and I've been cruelty-free for almost 4 years. Okay. Next is what is the makeup trend you used to hate? Oh wait, you used to love, but now you hate. A makeup trend that I used to love but now I hate is colorful eye makeup. I used to live for colorful makeup. I bought all of the monochromatic ColourPop 9 pan palettes. The green one, the blue one, and all of that. And I thought that I was going to be this creative artist who would create those intricate looks with all of those colors. And when I put them on myself and realized how stupid I looked in person, it wasn't for me and I hated it. While I admire the artistry and the creativity it takes for you to be able to incorporate such bold colors in your looks, for me personally, I just don't think that I'm a good fit for that kind of makeup. Next one is quite the opposite. So a makeup trend you used to hate but now you love. Brown lipstick. Brown lipstick. Oh, this is now my favorite lipstick of all time. A brown lipstick is my go-to. Whether it is summer, spring, fall, whatever, any season, any given day, I love a brown lipstick. And I feel like brown lipsticks have made a comeback since the 90s. And in the 90s, I used to look at my mom with brown lips and wonder, like, why would she have brown on her lips? I don't have an answer to that question, but all I can tell you is that I want brown on my lips too. I just want brown lipstick all the time, every single day, on my lips. Delicious. Great. Okay, next is question 6. Okay, what is your favorite step in your makeup routine? And I have to say, doing my cheeks. Everything cheeks related. Contour, bronzer, blusher, highlighter. Just love. I think that while eye makeup is creative, and while mascara like pulls the look together, and brows also like they pull the look together, but my favorite step, and the step that I see the most transformation with, is cheeks. I just think that they bring so much life to my face. They make me look healthier, youthful. I just love applying cheek products, and at this point I can apply them with my eyes shut because I'm so used to how my face like is shaped that I don't even need to look in the mirror. It's so easy. Okay, is it question 7 now? What's a makeup product you can't live without? Mascara. I love cheek products. It's true, but I don't always want to wear makeup, and I don't wear cheek products when I'm not wearing kind of a fuller face of makeup. But mascara is like a go-to. I wear mascara basically anytime I leave the house. It doesn't have to be so crazy and built up, but just something to frame my eyes. I just find that it always makes my eyes look better when I have mascara on. Question 8. What sparked your love for makeup? Gorgeous packaging. I'm so sorry to admit that packaging is why I am into makeup now. Right now, while I appreciate packaging, I understand that performance is what really speaks to me, but what made me want to experiment with makeup was packaging like this. I mean, this is so stunning. This is so gorgeous. I love them. I love beautiful packaging. Products with beautiful packaging always like speak to me, although I don't always buy them because I know that not all of them are as beautiful on my face as they are in the packaging, but yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate beautiful packaging. I will never ever get rid of this. I will never get rid of this because this is like the most nostalgic item in my entire possession. This is the only item I possess that, although I don't need and I don't have a use for it, I can't bring myself to get rid of it. It's just, it started my makeup phase of my life, and I think that this makeup phase has been going for a third of my life, and I don't see it stopping. I love makeup, so this. I am so sorry. Okay, next is the worst makeup look you've ever done. Okay, so there are plenty. I remember one time, it was for a wedding. I don't know if I have pictures of it, but I literally had like black in my crease and loose silver sparkles on my lid, and it wasn't even that well blended, and my lips weren't even, like, they were very pale, and I don't remember having like a lot of stuff on my cheeks, so I looked like a ghost with crazy eyes. That was one of them. And then when I did my Ritual Defee first impression, I told you that I had taken off the look that I did prior, because I basically applied the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter as a foundation all over my face, and it made me look greasy, oily, and it settled into every fine line I have on my face. And so that was one of those worst looks. One of the best looks, however, is something that I tried to recreate today. I remember I used some Makeup Forever eyeshadows, and I loved this makeup look. This is kind of me trying to recreate it with some cruelty-free products. Question 10? Oh no, question 11. What's your favorite drugstore makeup product? It was the easiest question for me to answer because Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation is my favorite foundation. And while I understand that cheek products revive my face and really transform it, but I don't have a specific cheek product that I go to that I think is superior. However, I do think that this is a superior foundation. Nothing I've ever used has ever come close to the way that I feel about this and how much I love it. So this is absolutely an incredible foundation for me, and an incredible drugstore find. It's really, really cheap, well, affordable, so to say, and I love it. I love it. On the other hand, question 12, is it question 12? My favorite splurge makeup product is the Il Makiage Mineral Baked Highlighter in the shade Halo. The reason why I love this is because I do think that this is a very unique product, that I haven't seen anything ever come close to what this does. This isn't a blingy highlighter at all. This is a very soft highlighter that I don't use on my cheekbones. I use in the center of my face. Like, as you can see, it's not shiny or blingy or anything, but it gives the most beautiful soft glow. I hope that you can see it. That is just very perfect for the center of, like, the T-zone. I do like a bit of glow on my T-zone, like in the center of my forehead, bridge of my nose, and a little bit on my chin. And although I've tried to find dupes for this, it doesn't exist. This thing has no, like, discernible particles of anything. It's just an exquisite glow that is like incomparable to anything else. Incomparable. If I were to say that I found somewhat of a close match, I would say that the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, when applied in the center of my face, gives a similar effect but glowier. This is more subdued, this is more subtle, this is more everyday friendly, and you can definitely build it up if you want to. I don't, because I don't love like insanely glowy stuff on my face, like on my T-zone at least, because I know that they look like I'm greasy or I've been sweating or something like that. But this is just so sophisticated, so special, and it gives you this je ne sais quoi quality to your face. People will look and think that there's something special, but no one will be able to pinpoint exactly what that special thing is. It's just, oh, the best. What's your most repurchased makeup product? And I think that it would either be a primer that I love, like the Smashbox Primerizer. That was my first thought. But then I think that my most repurchased one is probably my Jade Brow Pencil. This is the Idyllic Brow Pencil in the shade Soft Black, sorry. This is what I use most of the time. I've had like 8, 10 of these over the years, and this is just like my go-to product, because while the price is not as affordable as like Essence or Miluka or something like that, but this lasts much longer than any of my brow products. Especially if it's like an automatic one where you just like swirl it to get the product to come out. I think that this lasts longer than these ones, and I love it. I love a product that will live in my collection for a long time, because it makes me feel like it's worth whatever cost, whatever splurge I'm splurging on it, whether it is really expensive or really affordable. Okay, what is your favorite place to shop for makeup? In Israel, I'm a little bit like limited when it comes to places, so I can buy makeup either at like a specific makeup store for like a brand, like Il Maquillage has its own store, Kiko has its own store, what else? Smashbox has its own store, but I could also go to like places like April or Superfarm, New Farm, Mashbir. But I don't love any of these places because we don't have the variety that I like. So I usually buy stuff either off of Cult Beauty, Feel Unique, Beautylish, or Beauty Bay. I love Beautylish because it's the fastest. I love Cult Beauty because it has some of those special brands like Ritual de Fille, like youve. It has some brands that are kind of exclusive, it feels, to Cult Beauty. I love Feel Unique because of the variety of incredible like drugstore brands. Like they have Elf, they have Milani, they have, I don't know what else they have, but they have a lot of NYX, for example. They have a lot of affordable brands combined with some of those nicer brands like Charlotte Tilbury and stuff like that. And I also like Beauty Bay because they have some more indie brands like Linda Hallberg, and I think that they carry Lunar Beauty too, so it's always interesting to check what's going on in there. I really can't pick one of these because each one has a quality that makes it special, but these are for the most part like the makeup stores that I go to when it comes to wanting to buy any makeup. Okay, next is, what's the most underrated makeup product? Okay, so if you're looking at my face and you think that I'm defined, but you really can't pinpoint that I have a contour on, that's simply because this contour product is like divine. It's glorious. It's the best. And it's the Anna Provi's Dodge and Burn contour in the shade 1 Fairlight. She has 4: Fairlight, Light Medium, Medium Dark, Dark Deep, I assume. And this is the lightest one, the one that I love, they use on my face because I am somewhat fair. This is beautiful. The formula is so soft and buttery and smooth and so easy to blend the right amount of pigmentation. It lasts for the entire day. I don't have a single dud to say about it. I don't. If you were pointing a gun at my head and telling me that you have to come up with one con, I would tell you that I would have liked for there to be more shades, because I'm not deep enough. I don't know how deep the deepest shade will like look on someone with like really dark skin, really beautiful chocolatey skin, but I really don't have any other cons. I love it, and it's not that expensive compared to other products in the market, especially contouring products. Okay, what's the most overrated product? Okay, I know that I've only tried it like in January, and I've already reviewed it, and I'll leave the review video right about here. It's the M Cosmetics review video, but these serum blushes confuse me for a multitude of reasons. First of all, it doesn't have any longevity, any impressive longevity. It kind of doesn't last long on my face, and I don't have oily skin or any skin that usually like eats the makeup up. I don't. Most of the products last a pretty good amount of time on my face. Whether I apply it on its own or over top of foundation is basically kind of the same, slightly different. Foundation makes it last a bit longer, but still. But the biggest disadvantage, the biggest reason why I think that this is overrated is because this applicator never works. if you were to pump it like 10 times and try it each time after you pump it to see if there's any product, I guarantee you that you're gonna get one drop, like maybe twice throughout the 10 attempts. It's the pipette that never works. I don't get it. It's not that complicated to get a pipette to work. You would think. Apparently not. It's either that pipettes are really, really, really bad in the market, that this is the best that they could do, or that they didn't try it out enough to see that there's a problem with this applicator, because it's garbage. It is. Alright, what is a discontinued product you wish would come back? My favorite gloss in the entire world is this. This is the ColourPop So Juicy Lip Gloss in the shade NASA. I love this. It's like a clear gloss with gold sparkles. I'm wearing another one of these in the shade Stunted. These glosses are my favorite ColourPop product. And I know that it's a bit controversial because some people think that they're sticky. I don't think they're sticky. No, I don't think they're sticky at all. I love them. So this shade specifically, NASA, unfortunately got discontinued. I don't get it. What were they thinking? This is the best product that they have in their entire line. But I mean, I find it difficult to understand what ColourPop is thinking most of the time, especially with their weekly releases, weekly collections. If you're gonna release one collection every week, of course you're not gonna have room in your line to sell everything. If you were a bit more picky and worked a little bit on quality, especially recently, I think that they would have kept some of the products that we love, because this is incredible. If you have this gloss, I'm sure you would understand what I'm saying. If you do, let me know, because these glosses are my babies. They are. Question 19 is, where do you go for makeup inspo? I'm pretty sure that I would say YouTube. I love following some people on Instagram. I love Celine Bernard, I think, and I love Beautsu or something like that. There are some Instagram accounts that really inspire me, but most of the times the looks that they create are just creative. They're not looks that I'm going to want to create on myself. Just look at them and get inspired to play with makeup, not to create specific looks or not to think of color combos, but they inspire me to go into my collection and play with makeup a little bit, because that's the beauty of it all. That's why I love makeup, because it's fun. It's fun to just like sit in front of the mirror and just like do whatever with your face. It all washes off at the end of the day, even if you create a horrible look like I have a couple times at least 10 couples of times, at least 10 times. I'm pretty sure that it's okay, because it all washes off, and as long as you don't blind yourself with mascara by accident, or I don't know, cause some irreparable damage, damage beyond repair to your face with makeup, which I find almost impossible, extremely unlikely, it's all okay, it's all fine. Question 20 is, what do you hope to see less of in the makeup industry? I wrote two things. I wrote fewer releases, and I wrote zero limited edition. I don't get limited edition. I never want limited edition in my collection, because if I want to create YouTube content, I don't want to use a limited edition product, because it's only going to last in the market for like a year, and then it's going to disappear. So talking about it is meaningless. And if you fall in love with it and use it up, then like good luck finding the exact same product. You have to look for alternatives. I just don't like limited edition. It's meaningless. Lastly, is, what do you hope to see more of in the makeup industry in the future? I'm falling in love with makeup products that don't label themselves as specifically cheek products, specifically eye products, specifically lip products. I like makeup that is presented to me as a multi-purpose, multi-use product that I can use however I want. I like makeup to encourage me to get creative, and I have had a few of these products lately, like the Ritual Defeat Eros blush that I use also on my eyes, that I use also on my lips. Like the I haven't used them yet, but I know that they're multi-use. Like the Nessa Myrex stuff. I'm excited for more makeup like this, more makeup that allow us to feel like we are artists in our own living room or bedroom in front of our mirrors, creating things and being creative. I like makeup to encourage us to get creative and to really think of multiple ways of getting the best use out of one singular product. Okay, so these are the 21 questions of makeup tag. My favorite question, I think, was the last one. What would I like to see more of in the future? And I think that it's my favorite answer too. I've seen many of these videos and I have to say that my answer is my favorite answer, and it's probably why I'm saying it. So I'd love to know your answer to this specific one. What would you like to see more of in the makeup world? Would you say something else? Do you back me up? You should, but I mean, I'm a Democrat, so you do you. And I think that that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in the upcoming video. Bye!